My communication can be so off sometimes. I was quiet all the time. I have problems communicating, staying on the subject, just communicating to people, period, especially when it comes down to me delivering how I feel about something, delivering what things that I want. Somebody can ask me a question and it'll take me a long time to answer. And that's why. And I know what I'm going to say, but I don't deliver it well. And my feelings are so up here in relationships. I could never deliver things that I wanted clearly. Don't create that type of trauma to your children. So think about it. Hello, my name is Phyllis, and I am the owner of Fiercely Changing the Game. That is a mentor program for young girls. But this channel is about relationships, family, and children. So let's get into the video. To continue the story, what ran this guy away from my mom is my sister. She got older. She was experienced like fighting in the streets. And that's just it. And so one day I can imagine like him coming home and saying, okay, I'm about to beat you again, my mom and stuff. I can't remember how it started, none of that. Okay. So we had been going through, well, I'm just going to say I had been going through it in my little younger years. I don't know how long my sister and them had been going through looking at this man do this stuff. I can remember everything had to be surrounded around him. I can remember him having to eat first, him, my mom being in the room with him and stuff, and her not like, us not being able to spend a lot of time with us one-on-one. You know how your children come in your room, lay in the bed with you, do stuff like that. So I don't remember that while she was with him. But she had to aid to him first. And that was something that I never took that on in my relationships. Like I do cater to my partner, but they knew clearly that my children, if they need me, I'm going to be there for them. If they need to talk to me, I'm going to be there for them. Let's go. Let's talk. If they need a hug, if they need whatever. I can remember being sick at one time, and I think I don't know if I had a cold or flu or something, but you know how you just want to hug up on your mother, and it makes you feel better. When you're not feeling good, you just want to just have them to hold you and stuff. I can remember laying on the floor at the door of my mom's room because I just wanted to be close to her. Because I wasn't feeling good. But she couldn't provide that because of this man being in her life. So that part right there, that affected me like for the rest of my life. But I never ever blamed her. I never ever had an attitude with her because of that. I never ever said that she was less than a mom because of these events. Never ever said that. That's very disrespectful. So I know I go off and on, but it's because of the memories that's coming back to me, and how I felt at the time. My sister got older, so like I was saying before, I could imagine him coming in the house wanting to beat her, you know what I'm saying? And my sister saying, no, not today, not today. My sister saying, not today. I could just imagine, like, this is how I vision it. This is how I see it. You know what I'm saying? This is how I see it. And I'm saying, and she grabbed the broomstick. The broom back then, the broomsticks was like this, solid wood. She grabbed that broom handle, whatever you might call it, and she went to Welling, right? Only thing I remember is that eye being messed up for the rest of his life. Next thing you know, I ain't see him in the house no more. He wasn't in the house no more. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot put your kids in situations like that. But I can imagine my mom falling in love with this man. Then he slowly like taking control of her life. You know what I'm saying? Controlling the things she do. You know, and I know my mom loved us because moving forward, she was there for us. She had always been, and I would take nothing away from her. Me and my mom was like this. You know, I could talk to her about anything. Anything. I could talk to her about anything. I can go to her event if I wanted to. All of that good stuff. I never, ever, ever held none of that relationship that she had with that man over her head. Blamed her. She didn't owe me nothing for that. Like, no, you don't owe me nothing. That was her relationship. Yes, we was affected by it, but nowadays you have a lot of resources out here that can help you get through those times. And if you're going through it now, those moments, you can help. You got mentors, you got counselors, you got all kind of resources nowadays. So if you are in any kind of domestic situation and you know you can't do nothing about it, talk to somebody about it, please. I'm gonna continuously say, get out silently if you can't get out. If you are the abuser, think about what you're doing. Think about who you're hurting. Think about how it's going to affect them for the rest of their life. For the rest of their life. And best believe no child wants to be in a toxic home, in a home where you arguing all the time, where they getting yelled at because your relationship ain't going good. All this stuff, this is stuff that is causing them to have trauma. They are not safe. They don't feel safe. They can tell you that. They're not going to hurt your feelings and say they feel safe. Ain't nothing wrong with them, you know. But they'll show it in school. They'll show it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, make sure you love yourself enough to protect yourself first, then protect your children next. Nobody, I don't care if it's the father, the biological, whoever. I don't care if it's the female that's doing it. Maybe she grew up in toxic. She don't know what peace is. Some people don't know that because they grew up just like how they're acting. So if you've grown up in that, how in the world would you ever figure out how peace feel? Because you can't even be by yourself, because you got to hear stuff, and you got to hear toxic stuff all the time. You've been programmed as you've grown up, and you've had people to allow you to do these things and allow you to bring your stuff into their world. But it's your stuff. Don't blame other people for your stuff. That is your stuff that you are carrying. It's nobody else's. You have a choice. If you grow up like that, you have a choice to throw it away. Throw it away. Throw away those things you don't want in your life. That's how I did when I was growing up. Those toxic things, I did not dwell on that. I dwelled on the opposite. I will not. And I asked God to show me and to protect me so that I did not have to deal with stuff like that. Because when you deal with it as a child, you definitely don't want to deal with it as an adult. That's nothing you want to deal with. But if that's all you know, that's who you will become. You have to get around people that is the opposite of the toxicness that you have experienced. That's what I want to say. So moving forward, I hope and pray that this video have made you think about your life, think about the type of relationships you have, think about your home, think about, is it peaceful when you come in? Do you hate coming home? Do you stay out so you won't have to come home and face whoever it is that's there that's causing you to be uncomfortable in your own home? Think about that. And think about every day that you wake up, you have a choice to change it. Even down to this moment that you're looking at this video, because it's not by accident that you ran over this, that you came by this video. You're here for a reason. You are here for a reason. And the reason is there's a message in this video that you needed. And I think all things are guided by God. Go and be great in your own way. Don't try to satisfy other people. Do what's within your soul. Do what you came here to do. And if you don't know what you came here for, then you have to seek the Creator that made you. And He will definitely tell you. But you have to be in that quiet moment. That quiet moment, just you and Him. And it's normally something that you're already doing. Something that you love doing. It don't matter what it is. If it's joking, if it's laughing, if it's whatever. You're here for a reason. You're here for somebody else. You are. Because once those kids grow up, you have to know how to thrive. So, thank you. And have a great and blessed week. And as I always say, do not allow other people to alter your character. You don't have to. Walk away. Love you. Bye. Hey, I want to make something clear. The guy that caused my childhood trauma was not my daddy. My mom met him after this guy. So don't get it mixed up with my daddy, the person that I call my daddy. That man, he came in our life. He changed our life. We went from living in the projects, which was Earl Village, into a house. So he showed us how a man supposed to treat you. And this is what dad's supposed to do. They're supposed to show the young ladies how a man's supposed to treat a woman by being the example